gimmicks in our lifestyle. No gimmicks in our lifestyle. No gimmicks in our lifestyle. Everything we live is everything we write down.
Hey yo, this is your boy Dirty O. Welcome to the No Gimmicks Podcast, sponsored by Hip Hop Weekly Radio. Got my co-host with me, Bless 3K.
Fire.
Got my co-host, Horse of the Sun God.
Peace.
And we got a special guest here today, man. Got my boy Bronx
Boi
Sean
Boy.
Stylez. Yes, sir. How you feeling, my nigga?
Yo, appreciate y'all for having me, man. Like,
Come on, man. You working?
Fourth to North.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hip Hop Weekly. You know what I mean? And I can't stress it enough, man. Thank y'all for having me, man. For real, man. It's a pleasure, man. For real.
I know you got a year planned ahead of you, man.
Yeah,
right?
man.
So shit, man. We gonna get to you
we
first.
Gonna talk. Yeah, we gonna talk. We gonna talk, bro.
Right? Because
we gonna talk.
That's how we gotta do it. We trying to get to you before everybody else get to you, because they gonna get to you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Definitely.
So this is exclusive. I'm gonna give y'all exclusive because from the town, you know what I mean? And you know, I rep 716 like I rep the 718, bro.
Right.
So it's like my second home. So it's only right I give y'all exclusive. You know what I mean?
Now let's get into that. So the name Bronx Boy, obviously that's where you from.
That's a fact.
Right,
That's a
right.
fact.
And how long you was down? Like you spent your childhood?
I was born there. You know what I mean? Spent my childhood there. Certain situations happened, led me to move up here. I was, you know what I mean? Fortunately, I was young, so I didn't have a choice. My peoples moved out here and wind up moving back to the city. Then around like my teenage years, I moved back out here, did the middle school, graduated high school out here.
Right.
And I've been mobbing out here ever since, man. You
Second
know,
home,
I got a lot of history out here.
Second home.
You got
Second
friends
home,
out here, boy?
Yeah, I got you know what I mean?
Yeah, let's get into that, man. Let's get into that, man. So we know you on Bless, you know what I mean? Nigga Bless. Y'all got history, man.
That's my bro, man.
Come on, let's get into that.
Bless is like my bros, man.
Right.
I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story, man. I was a knucklehead, right? High school, got kicked out, 9th grade. Now, I knew Bless before everybody was calling him Buddha.
Come on, man.
You feel me? Everybody used to come to me like, yo, you look like Buddha. You look like Buddha. I used to be like, Buddha? Who is Buddha? Yeah. But I met Bless at the Y. You know what I mean? My mom's always made sure I was working. You know what I mean? I was on some, made sure I had money in my pocket. You know what I mean? She didn't want me out doing no reckless shit at a young age. So she made sure I had a job and shit. So
job for real.
I met Bless.
Did you have a job?
We
were.
Oh, okay.
I met Bless working at the YMCA summer
I think I got
camp.
my first job at like 22.
Shit.
You did.
He
Man.
was young. He was like, I was probably like 17, 18.
Bro, I was
like,
18.
I was about to say, you look like you've been working. He looked like you've been working.
Yeah, I got my first job.
Put that work in early. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I was a grown ass man.
Some people go through certain circumstances in life that they gotta, work, or everybody raised different. You feel me? So, like you said, you started work late.
Right.
You know what I mean? You probably didn't even have to work at the time. You probably was doing what you had to do to get the chicken.
Right.
But, you know what I mean? I know people that never worked a day in their life. You know what I mean?
The path different.
Right.
The path
different. Everybody got a different path. Everybody grows different. You know what I mean? And
so y'all, when people were saying you look like Bless, right? Like you already knew him, but you didn't know him by Buddha.
I didn't know him by Buddha. So
okay.
Now, I got into high school and all that, right? So I got kicked out. Got into a little fight. And I went to this alternative school. His mom's was working that. And long story, shout out to Mommy Connie, and that's like my second mom's too. And long story short, that's how I found out who Buddha was, because she had a picture of him. I'm like, yo, that's my guy, Bless. That's Bless. And she was like, you know my son. I'm like, yo, your son's like my bro. No bullshit, I go by Sean Stylez, and Bless gave me that name, Sean Stylez. You know what I mean? No bullshit. My old name, my old name. You know what I mean? And Bless, Bless is one of them guys I look up to in the 716 because he been doing music for a minute. Right. You know what I mean? I done watched Bless while we was working
I
upstairs.
used to bring the MP
Right,
to fucking
right.
work.
Upstairs,
I'm
you know what I
bringing
mean?
the MP to work.
Yo,
Like, man, fuck
cooking up.
these kids. Nigga,
Yo,
we about
for real,
to, we about to get to
real.
this music shit.
For
Nigga.
real.
Y'all
Dead
was
ass.
working at the school?
We was working at the
The
Y, bro.
the
YMCA.
Y.
Bringing
Yeah.
the MP to the Y upstairs where the computers was at, hooking
And-
up.
I went to pick my kids up one time. This nigga was in the hole. I was like, yo, why is Bless here?
And I had odd jobs, man.
Yo, for real,
Odd
man.
jobs, man.
For
I'm like,
real,
I don't even
so-
know niggas that get these type of jobs.
Yeah.
Me
I
and
got
Bless,
that through my
man.
mom.
We
That's
got
what's
brother. It's like me, brotherhood with me and
Right.
Bless.
That's
so,
what's up, man.
and me and his younger brother. Shout out to my bro Guns.
Yeah,
You know what I
my
mean?
nigga.
Guns.
We graduated high school together. That was my partner in crime in high school. So I would go over Guns build, and you know, Bless would be there cooking up. Guns, we always used to rhyme before we go to school and shit. So
I'm bringing Guns here to talk about some fucking fishing. That nigga
yeah, that,
crazy.
Yeah,
he's a
he all
beast.
about that.
He
He's
love
a
that fish.
beast.
Shout out to Bros.
He's
man.
a beast.
Love that nigga.
Word.
Shout out to my bro, but other than that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this my brother, man.
I done had
Family.
many
That's
friends,
what's up,
you
man.
feel me?
Yeah.
Many friends, and I outgrew some, you feel me? Some in jail, some is gone, may they so rest in peace. But for the most part, man, I outgrew a lot of my friends, you feel me?
It
Because
come when you chasing that dream, man. It's weird that it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you want your niggas there.
that's a fact.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a
But
fact.
and once you get past the fun part, niggas switch up a little
I
bit.
think
That's
we
a
all
fact.
lost niggas on the way, man.
We
You
did.
feel me?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I'm
not
sure.
You know what I mean? No, I'm just saying like relationships, bridges burnt. Like we all. You
See,
know,
but I hate it a little more though, and that's only because like I was put in positions where it's like, nigga, all you really gotta do is be a rapper, nigga. I'm gonna get out there and
Right.
market it and the branding
Right.
and the investing. I'm willing to do that shit myself. So it's
Right.
like to have a nigga not be a
Just
part
put
of
in
that
the
is
work.
a little bit tougher. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
right.
it's definitely like you said though, it come with the game though.
They come with the game, man, and you know it can be a gift and a curse. You feel me? Depending on, like you said, everybody go through different paths. Everybody makes certain moves. You feel me? Me personally, I outgrew everybody, but I'm also out the way. A lot of people, you know, they talk down. A lot of people talk about me and think I don't know that they talking about me.
Right.
To the people that they talking about me, you know what I mean, about, they come back and tell
'Cause you're
me,
still connected.
you feel
Just
me?
out the way.
Out the way.
Right.
You
It's a
feel me?
difference.
So, and then they got the audacity to you know, act like they got amnesia. Like, damn, that nigga don't. You know I don't fuck with you, my nigga.
Come on, man.
You like, come on. You
That's
feel
funny.
you know that.
That's funny, but it's real because that's the reaction most of the time is a nigga start acting like you did something.
Right, bro.
You know what
But
I'm saying? I was like, yo,
you
why this
know-
nigga don't fuck with me? Like, nigga.
one thing about life, and y'all that I had to understand, I gotta accept the good with the bad. You gotta accept the good with the bad. Life ain't
important.
fair, you feel me?
Right.
So I lost friends. Half of the friends I had, my moms told me, yo, I don't like them. I don't even like half your friends. Why is you with them?
Yeah.
No bullshit. My cousin, when I started this rapping shit, cousin wasn't even out here yet. I hit cousin when he was on his way out here.
Who's
Shout out to
Cousin?
my cousin Ray,
Ray.
world famous. I probably know him.
Yeah.
Know him as Little.
Shout out Little, man.
And,
You already know.
Yo, we
Yeah,
had a
yo.
little meeting, me and my guys I was rapping with at the time, and Cuzzo pulled me to the side and he was like, yo, God could strike me down right now. Cuz was like, yo, y'all niggas is deep. These niggas gonna hold you down? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, I don't see all these niggas around in the next couple years.
Right.
No bullshit. And within the next couple years,
Fading. Just
people
fading
was
away.
fading.
That's crazy.
People was fading, you feel me?
And I mean, he had to get that knowledge from somewhere. That's the crazy
Right.
part. You feel what I'm
He-
saying?
he
probably
was-
seen it before in his own.
he was giving me
You seen that shit in your like, well,
Niggas gotta listen to the OGs. man.
Right,
Confirm.
right. And I didn't understand it then. But as time went on, you experience shit. You start to understand shit if you open-minded. Because if you close-minded, you're going to miss a lot of shit in life.
but it's about finding out who you is.
That
You know what I'm
too.
saying? Like, you gotta understand that you as a person that can accept wisdom and knowledge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because some motherfuckers, especially I know coming from the streets for me though, you know what I'm saying? We taught that hard-headed shit.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
a
it's
fact.
like, man, fuck these niggas, man. I'm nice.
Yeah,
you know
right,
what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'll do this shit. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like,
alone.
Right.
You feel
or
me?
a nigga be like, yo, you need to do this and this. Like, man, no, fuck
But
you
see,
know.
that was the point. Like, I wanted my niggas there. You feel
Right.
me? Like, yo, I was going to the city to my peoples and them, and like, yo, this what my peoples is doing out there.
Right.
And they was like, yo, we don't care what your people's doing. What you doing?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I didn't understand that then.
Right.
But now,
That's deep.
that's all my peoples cared about. They didn't care about what my peoples had in store. They cared about what I had to bring to the table because I had a little situation with them, which I still do.
Right.
Shout out to TBN Blockwork. Long live God though, man.
Yeah.
Y'all already know the situation as family. And you know what I mean? So they wanted me to worry about myself and what I had to bring to the table as far as the camp is involved. And my perception was just on a different route.
Like, so if you got a brand, right? So it's like, if I got a 4th and North brand, right? That's what I got. So if I get somebody underneath that brand, I don't need them to necessarily always worry about 4th and North or Dirty O, because if you worry about yourself and you get recognition for yourself, then that's gonna bring the attention to the brand any goddamn.
Come sign to the label.
When you thinking like that, you know what I'm saying? That's how you supposed to move, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh,
There's
right.
no restrictions on shit.
Right,
like,
man. And you know, a lot of niggas that I was moving around with out here didn't really understand the business which I really didn't. You feel me at that time? You feel me?
But we jumped in just want to be rappers
That shit
at one point. You feel what I'm saying?
You don't want to be worried about the business. You
don't.
want to fucking write and make records.
That's a fact. We really think we want it to be that simple. But
that's you know, see, out here, that's how I was feeling, just like y'all.
Right.
Like, we doing music. You know what I mean? We just want to rap. I'm going where Fred and them at.
They are
now.
eating this shit, right?
Yo, I'm staying with my peoples, and he's Fred road manager. He was Fred engineer too. And yo, we was getting up 6 a.m. every day, beating Fred to the studio.
Right.
Fred there at least by 8, 9 o'clock, depending on, you know what I mean, what he got going on in the morning with his kids and shit. But every morning, 8, 9 o'clock, till about 12 a.m., Fred got to walk through at a club. Yo, we at the studio all day until about 12, 2 in the morning. Then we go into a club, maybe Queens, maybe Brooklyn, maybe the Bronx, you know what I mean, maybe Manhattan. And I remember one time Fred had a walkthrough. Papoose was there. And we was just mobbing and shit. And I'm like, damn, I was kind of starstruck.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, you having fun?
It's a legend.
I'm like, yo, this shit dope, man. Shout out to Papoose too.
Legend.
And Fred was like, I was like, yeah, Fred, this shit dope, B. And he was like, yo, this shit is work though. This shit is work. I'm working at the end of the day.
Right.
And
it's dope for him.
I just looked at him, right, and I looked at him like,
bottles
damn.
and shit. You could get lost.
For real, man, for real. And I was lost for a second until he brought that into my attention, and I stopped the fuckery. I mean, I was on focus because my aunt, shout out to the Blockwork General Dre, he was always on some secure, overprotective with Fred. You know what I mean? He wanted to make sure Fred, Fred get in safe,
take care of him.
Fred get out safe,
here.
all of that. You feel me? So one of Fred's favorite bars that he said was, "You can't be talking to me after my shows. I gotta get forced in the V." And that's one of my favorite bars because that's the reality bar. I literally
witnessed it.
I witnessed. We got, after Fred performed, we gotta force Fred in that V because everybody wanna holler at Fred, but we ain't got time for that. We got somewhere else to go. So that's one of my favorite bars from Fred, man, and I miss my guy to death, man.
Your relation to Fred Da Godson is?
My relationship to Fred is family, no blood related, but we family through experience and through history. You feel me? Like, I looked up to Fred. Fred is like I called him Uncle Fred. You feel me? Fred is like my uncle. You know what I mean? And he was He was a uncle to me and my little bro. You feel me? My little bro Pops. That was like they little bro. You
Right.
feel me? And this TBN block work thing is more than music, bro. It's like a
Rest in
family
peace to
tree,
Fred
man.
Da Godson, man.
And he brought us all.
Real
He
shit.
brought us all together. You feel me? Like, so.
I got to see him go crazy at fucking
Yeah, I know. I know you familiar with,
Yeah,
with Fred. You
yeah.
got the track with him and shit,
facts.
man.
And then when even on the Benny tour, the Plugs I Met tour, when we went to Philly, they let Fred come out. You know, Fred acapella. Man, yo, went crazy.
Listen, man.
Went crazy.
Bro.
Shout out to Benny though, because Benny always on that tour.
Listen.
Yo, Benny brought out all like the real. He wasn't worried about the celebrities. He was bringing out
No.
real niggas, man. Like bringing out 38, bringing out Fred, bringing out Tay-Rock, bringing out fucking RJ Payne.
People with the balls.
Them the niggas he was bringing out,
Yo,
letting
shout
them
out
rock.
RJ Payne.
Yeah.
That nigga's hilarious.
RJ is
Shout
a
out to
fucking
RJ
animal.
Payne.
He's a
boy.
fucking clown, man. I love that
Yeah.
nigga flow, man. I fuck
When we
with
was
that
in
nigga
DC,
real heavy.
when we was in DC, I believe DC, because Tay-Rock, he brought out Freeway in DC. He just brought out that give you that hood, that music.
Nah,
feel,
that's
man.
a fact.
Word, but
man.
Fred acapella, man, next level.
Yo, listen,
That's a
let me
fact.
tell you something about Fred, man. Like I said, I used to be in the Fred, in the studio, part of me just watching Fred, right? And I used to just look at his papers. You couldn't read Fred handwriting for nothing. It was like just lines scribbled. Like, ain't nobody taking these bars, man. Ain't nobody taking the guard bars. And
Gotta write in my own
like,
language.
yo, that's right. Oh, that's how I took it. Like, yo, this nigga writing in his own language.
Yeah.
Like, it's yo,
Damn.
he was different,
I can
man.
relate to that. I'm about to
You know
show you
what
one
I
of
mean?
my rhyme books just so you can see if my shit is that bad. Word. My niggas always used to come at me about my handwriting.
It was crazy, but like you said too, shout out to Benny, the whole Upstate 38.
Yeah.
Like,
The EP is something coming out with Fred that 38 got something to do with, right?
right. So,
I just seen him release like a little the Ali shit.
right. So
Oh,
he got a couple, productions with
Hit
38,
Boy, right?
Hit Boy,
Yeah.
Arsonist,
Okay.
off with Heat Makers and all that. So
That's fire, man. Because that's
Yeah,
what you're supposed to do,
man.
man.
Yeah,
All that
man.
shit gonna feed that man family.
that's
man.
a fact.
It's real
So
shit.
it's definitely look forward to some new Fred music.
Shout out to 38, man.
Definitely, and I love the fact that Benny and 38, definitely 38, man. Shout out
Yeah.
to 38 because I know he went to Fred like, yo, come rock with us,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
We respect what you do. And when I seen Fred link up with Trust,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's dope.
Right.
Because me and Cuz have been trying to bridge the gap between
And they needed that trust, needed
Right.
that power. Like
Come
38,
on.
38
God,
go crazy.
Mr. 31.
Right.
Jamal,
Jamal.
He said he was a
He was at that all-white joint.
Yeah.
The Brook joint.
Yeah. Jamal was there.
Jag.
Jag was
Yep, the
there.
whole
Shout out
fleet.
to G4,
Yeah, the-
Flea Lord.
the
Shout out
Flea
to
Lord,
Flea
right.
Lord.
Yep.
Shout out to Etho. Yo, it's crazy.
Jag came down here and recorded a fucking album in a day. In a day, man.
In the sweatshop.
That nigga.
Yeah, man. That nigga came and locked in, yo.
That nigga Jag.
In a day, son. I was like, yo. And the next day, the nigga
Let me
said,
tell you something
going to
about
Cape Cod
this.
to record another album. I'm like, yeah.
Let me tell you something
He in
about
grind
this.
mode.
When I first moved out here, right, back, because this is the second time and I stayed actually like for good, minus the back and forth through holidays, through the city and shit, but people used to tell me like, yo, it's another dude from the city here named Jag. I'm like, Jag, where you from? Harlem. He's saying, he be over the bridge though, Center Court.
Center Court, right?
I was an East Side nigga then. I wasn't going over to Center Court, so I hardly seen Jag. But I seen Jag one time. I met Jag out here, and I only seen Jag out here one time. We was at a party, 3Ms,
Oh, yeah.
and shit got crazy. But I forgot who introduced us. Somebody introduced us, and we clicked ever since, like that day. Like
I was looking for all you niggas. It was like, yo, some New York niggas. Yeah.
So yeah,
Fuck
I mean,
that. I got the whole shit down.
I'm like,
You know
yo,
what I'm
that's
saying?
I
crazy.
was looking for him.
Yeah, man.
It was crazy, man. Like,
It was good to meet these niggas though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Back
you
then-
definitely stayed on your grind for it's been a while.
Yo, it's been a while,
Yeah.
and you could relate. It's a hard grind.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Especially when you can be connected, but when other people's trying to critique what they got going on, you know what I mean? You gotta focus on you. Like, I couldn't, while I was playing nice with Fred, I was soaking up game that I didn't understand then, that I understand now.
Now you can apply.
You feel me? To the point where I wish I would have spent more time with Fred, but I appreciate the time that I did spend because I learned a lot. That got my cousin in position, my cousin Little in position to, you know, market what he had going on, which was the Fat Boy Fresh project. You feel me? And that shit did pretty good. And my cousin did a pretty damn good job marketing that shit to do good. You feel me? So we all big about expanding. You feel me? Like we not small minded. We on some global shit.
That's
you feel me? Soon to be global. It's just not some shit that I talk about. I'm trying, not even trying. I scratched that trying word out of my dictionary.
Make it happen.
We speak shit into existence. Yeah. You feel me?
Seek what's seeking you.
All of that, bro. So at the end of the day, my niggas, my loved ones, I do this for them, and I do this for myself most of all, because if I can't take care of myself, bro, I can't take care of nobody.
Star player, man.
You feel me? I'm the star player.
All the time.
Until I can draft some other players to come ball with me. You feel me?
Until
my guys can come ball with me. But we all, like, I consider Bless is my bro, but that's also my producer. You feel me?
Right.
He
two different relationships.
Two different relationships, because I got a personal and a business relationship that I got to juggle with him. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like that with, like, my cousin Ray. You feel me? That's my blood cousin. That's family. But at the same time, we got a business relationship too.
And y'all shit flipped, so y'all was friends first, then it was business.
That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact.
And I came more on knew you, more of a business new
first.
Right.
Yeah.
Business.
I mean, it happened how it happened.
Yeah.
You know what
Nah,
I'm
you
saying?
my brother.
It be like
with Horace, it wasn't nothing. With me, between me and Horace, you know what I mean? It was friendship, business kind of mix. With you, Dirty, it was like, it was business first, because you was just getting beats, you know what I mean? But we knew each other from hooping shit.
Right.
This nigga, this was my man. Like, it was like, I was rapping and shit with Nameless and all that shit. And you know what I'm saying? He was just started doing this thing.
Right.
So it wasn't never no business thing with Shice at first. It was just music. And he started taking this, or it was just friendship. And then he started taking shit, you know what I'm saying, serious, and it became that. But it ain't no business relationship, nigga. Stop it.
It's still gotta be, right?
I mean, man, that's my nigga, man. I ain't, man.
Listen.
We in the game, we in this shit together. You feel me?
Listen,
but it might be like the flip, right? But see, now it's the flip side, though. You know what I mean? Because like, I shout out Tony Trouble real quick.
That's the flip side.
Because Trouble's like that.
That's
like me and Trouble got that, but it's just like, if that time come.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. If the time comes, I know he trust me, I trust him.
Dirty,
right.
You know what I mean? I'm
And
dirty.
it is a
250
flip
real
side.
quick. I'm gonna shoot the 250 to him because my man needed for this time.
It's a flip side,
for
because
33 times.
Everybody got a different perception. That's why communication is key.
Always.
You feel me? You
Communication,
always, and
That's
through
a big
business, through relationships, anything, communication is key. Like, you feel me? Bless don't, you know what I mean? He don't look at what we got as business, but I do, because at the end of the day, I want my guy to get paid.
As long as one of us see it that way, though, it's gonna work.
Right. You feel me?
Right.
So, but that's why I say communication is key, just so he get my perception of things.
Right.
And I understand his perception of things. You feel me? So I build with certain people that I can relate to. You feel me? If I can't relate to you, I'm Houdini. You feel me? Listen. Yo, blessed tell you, man, like, I be having my days, man, where I lock in. I could lock in for a week, man. I got so much shit in store. Oh, it don't make no sense, man. Like, I could lock in for a week. If I'm not in touch with my family, I don't give a fuck about nobody. Listen, I'm not in touch with my family.
Right. How can I be in touch
And
with you?
you got shorty,
Right.
You feel me? So
Right.
I could give a damn about that. That's why I said, I be hard on myself, and my mom's just told me like last week, she was like, yo, you gotta stop being hard on yourself because you still learning. She's such and such age. I ain't gonna throw my mom's age out there, but yeah, I mean, she's still learning. Yeah. You know what I mean? Right. So this shit is a learning process.
All the time.
And I trust it. You know why? My cousin trusts it.
Right.
You feel me? I can't waste his time. I'll be a fucking fool, my nigga. You feel me? We done invested so much bread in what we do.
When you got that person that believe in you,
that's all you need.
You can't let them niggas down.
You can't, man.
Right.
You can't wait, and you can't waste their time.
I had discouraging times, man, and I had some good people in my corner, man.
Come on,
They had these fucking, like, they used to inbox me like, what do you mean you giving up? What do you mean? Like,
come on,
nigga, you fucking stupid, nigga.
You already know.
Yo, Cuzzo could vouch. I done hit him with the text like, yo, Cuzzo.
Yeah.
This shit ain't worth it.
Yo, I'm about done, Cuzzo.
Yeah, get a job, man.
See, I knew I was always gonna be rapping, but I was getting discouraged from chasing the dream. That's what it was. I was gonna always make music and maybe for myself or whatever, but at one point I got tired of chasing the dream, I guess. Until I started determining what success was to me. And I started realizing like, yo, look at I'm from Niagara Falls, New York, nigga.
Early.
It wasn't too many celebrities I didn't have pictures with at that time that I didn't meet. I was a part of sessions that I look back and like, how the fuck did I end up here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I knew music got me there.
Right.
And that's what changed my mind, like right there instantly. Like,
knowing
music, I wouldn't be in Miami and California and Houston and all these fucking amazing places, and I wouldn't meet all these great people.
And that's the thing too.
The people.
Meeting people. Now listen to this, man.
Shout out to Houston, man. Houston showed me so much love. I feel like I should go there now.
Like I said, you feel me?
That was crazy, man.
Me and my people's so open-minded. You feel me? Like my first project, Styling on Beats, Part 1 on thatpiff.com. Go check it out. That gave me the opportunity to get some Switzerland homies to fuck with me.
Right.
They came all the way to the city to shoot a video that they like to attract of my project, bro.
Damn. That's crazy.
You feel me?
Right.
Fire.
Now.
On their own dime.
On their own dime, bro.
Wow. Wow.
And we shout out to my man Merlin.
That's what's up.
Shout out to my man Rocco.
That's
all
like,
my Switzerland homies. Y'all already
sipping Swiss alcohol.
That's like humbling though. That's humbling, man.
Yo, listen.
It's gotta humble you though for somebody to do some shit like that.
Shout out them niggas.
For the simple fact that
I can't get a bitch to catch a cab to the spot.
Come on, man.
Let alone you came from Swiss.
Right.
Man. Come on, man.
From
Because of
music.
music. All because of music.
All because of music.
Music is crazy.
You feel me?
Music is
And
crazy.
I got a little personal bond with them now.
Right.
You feel me? Those is like, I call them my brothers from the future.
I was about to say, we gotta be
like
friends now.
Hell yeah. You feel me? Hell yeah. They like my bros.
That's why social media is important, because
right.
you couldn't do that without it.
Listen, social media, I'm not too big on, taking pics, doing the videos. I had to get into that. Like, social media was a crazy thing too for me.
Right.
Like at first.
Right.
An adjustment.
Yo, we was working at the Y. Them niggas was on Facebook. We didn't even know what they was on. Not Facebook, MySpace. I'm like, yo, what is this shit? What are you on? Like, what is this?
We literally represent like the levels of interaction with social media.
Yeah,
he is like this.
Yo.
Or says like this. And I'm like this.
Yo.
Like, we all pretty bad, but it's important.
We adapt. You feel me?
Yeah.
And we have to adapt.
Right.
In the business we in. You
That's
feel me? In the entertainment business, because if we don't, this is why I had to learn too. I can't call a certain artist or can't say certain songs is whack. I learned to say, yo, that's not for me.
Not for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Because yo, I could that shit whack, that nigga whack. But it's 3 million motherfuckers listening to this nigga. So who am I to say, yo, he whack? Right. It's just not for me.
Professionally declined.
You feel me? Right. Respectfully.
It's easy to take that.
Respectfully.
Yo, I don't fuck with that song. I'm like, cool.
That's it.
And then sometimes you
even
can look at the person that say it.
Me.
Yeah, sometimes you can look at the person that say it and say, you probably wasn't supposed to fuck with this song. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't for you.
Right. It wasn't for you. It wasn't for you,
because
bro.
everything ain't for everybody. But that's bigger though, because I done said that. Maybe not. Maybe I said it in a lighter fashion, like, nah, I don't fuck with that shit.
I mean, we all got our tracks. We all got that's a fact.
But it'll have 3 million views though, like you said though.
I'm
you
picky
feel me?
as fuck when it comes to
Me
music.
too, bro.
I don't listen to a lot of shit.
Me too.
We about to start to.
I do. I
to.
do, but I don't. You know what I mean?
But you can be doing album reviews, nigga. We putting Bless on album reviews. We on that duty. Fuck it.
Yeah,
listen, you put Bless on album reviews, I will tune in because that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be
You just
crazy.
confirmed that I should do that.
Yo, that's gonna be crazy.
Word.
That's gonna be crazy, man.
I'm about to make him listen
but
to Avril
listen,
Lavigne.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
I listen to that.
When all the mumbo jumbo with mumbo music was out,
Yeah.
it got me right back into UK music. No bullshit. Now I've been on the UK music. Shout out to my UK guys.
Give us some artists, man.
Yo,
Drop a couple
niggas from
names real
UK
quick.
be spitting?
Listen,
Yo, he about to drop some
Let me
names.
drop
Got
some
tuned
names.
into some names. Let us know.
Horse probably know our
Give us
artists.
5. Give us 5.
5.
5? You got 5?
I got 5.
He got
Oh,
5.
what the fuck?
I know he
I
got
got
5.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you groups too.
Okay.
6, 7.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to my guy Dimsy.
Uh-huh.
Shout out to my guy LD. Free LD.
Okay, hit it like
Free
that.
my guy ASAP.
Hey.
Yo, they going.
You feel me?
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Monkey. You feel me? Shout out to SJ. He just came home. He doing this thing with the music.
That's a Niagara
With the
Falls
music
nickname,
right
Monkey.
Yeah.
I ain't get a nickname like
Yeah,
that.
Monkey. Monkey, crazy.
My man in county said niggas in Niagara Falls look like they got nicknames like Lil
Yo,
Hold
it's
the
crazy.
Ratchet.
Yo, they
Lil Hold
it's
the
crazy. Yo, my guys is crazy. My guys is crazy. But his name M Loose,
Damn.
aka Monkey. You feel me? But my guy K Trap, my guy Fredro, my guy
Is it-
Metal K.
Is it kind of just like an accent thing? You get past
Mental
it?
K. Mental K.
Now, listen.
Because it's weird though, because I know some fire UK battle rappers.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, especially when you
Shallow,
get
like
Shotty
Shotty.
Gore.
Right.
It's like maybe I don't know. If
You
Shuffle
know,
T
you
in
know
it
the
is,
thing. You know the thing with me is everybody's I can't get into the accent.
But
I
it's
can't
like-
understand.
It's like Patois to me because I listen to reggae, it's just over hip hop beats.
Right.
And from being from New York,
Right.
I catch on to it real quick.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
So that's my thing. Now, what I was about to say was I was listening to SAS. Shout out to SAS. That was down with Dipset back in the
Right,
day.
right.
Rockefeller.
Right. I remember.
Euro
even know
Gang
who that
and all
is.
that. Yeah.
SAS? Yeah, I
SAS.
remember them.
SAS was down with Dipset.
London.
Dame Dash
Dame
signed
Dash
them.
brought 'em on.
Yeah, Dame Dash brought them on to the camp.
Some good knowledge from y'all, man. Look,
I
some good
was,
hip hop knowledge.
yeah, I was listening because I was heavy on the dip. I was heavy on the Dipset, back in the day. So this nigga blood stupid. But yo, that's how they be sounding though.
Yeah.
But so I was already used to it.
Right.
You feel me? So, like I said, when the mumbo rap came about, I led right back into the UK scene where I got into these, the drill. Now, we into the before New York drill.
It was
Right.
UK drill.
It was UK drill. That's what I was listening. So when New York drill came up, I'm like, damn, these niggas are swagging jacking UK.
Right.
But that's home. That's the home team. Like, how did that make you feel?
I had
You
to
felt
adapt.
like they were swagger jacking.
What-
though?
what-
I really did though, because
So do you think you should have probably tried to jump on that wave?
nah.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
Listen, I'm about to style on the drill beat though.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, but
It's time.
just for fun.
Right.
But I just feel like, yo, this is why I got mad respect for Griselda, man. They stuck to the script. Even though, listen, Western New York, we was kind of, certain people was kind of following trends, the things that was hot, you know what I mean?
Come on. A
So,
lot of them.
We just talked
But-
about that. We
Right.
had, we
A
had,
whole bunch.
we
you
had,
know what I mean? So,
Thank you for being
Kim
modest.
Fuzzy,
But there's a
yeah,
lot of
she
you
just talked
motherfuckers.
yeah, a lot of people, a lot of people can't front about it. You know what I mean? We could pull up the receipts and all that,
Come
but
on.
I respect West Side, Conway, and Benny because, and yo, 30, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. You would have thought 38 would have skyrocketed before Benny.
It was looking like it for a second.
You feel me?
Just a trust wave.
You feel me?
Especially like him in class when they first started dropping the mixtapes.
Because
it was killing.
38 was so heavy out here.
Yeah, but I think I can agree a little bit though. You know what I mean? As far as thinking that, like, you know, 38 was definitely the hype around that trust game was so real. It was big.
Yo, it was heavy out here to the point where when I seen him go overseas with Cool G Rap.
Yeah, he did the album with Cool G, right?
Right, and he did the album.
Right.
Fire, by the way. I'm like, yeah, special. Yeah, he's out of here.
Right.
I was like, but not, you know what I mean, not for nothing. That was still good for Special because he traveled outside the country. Them foreign fans,
Different,
man. They different.
I heard. That's why they say like the older groups and shit, like, you know, like the Naughty by Natures, they still tour on a regular. It's just not in the States.
Shout out that AG, man.
It's
Digging
just like
in the crates,
14-year-old kids out there that know OPP by heart,
Come
like
on.
to this day in other countries, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's timeless music.
Yeah, they tour in the States during the summer, but then when all the rest of the winter and all that, they
Right.
You know what I mean?
You gotta think, if Pac was alive,
We wouldn't be rapping.
do you think he'll still be touring?
Yeah, motivational speaker. That's what I
That's
always
it?
feel like with Pac. Yeah, I think Pac would be a
In
big
this day
voice
and
in a
age.
community, in the
This
world.
day and age,
Pac would have probably been able to do what Trump did. Like a rapper, like convince these motherfuckers to make him president. Pac was powerful.
That's a
man.
fact,
Super
man.
powerful.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
And Pac, I grew to love Pac interviews more than Pac music after a while. I started digging in more of his
Him
interviews.
as a person.
Right.
Him
Right.
as a person. You know who else? You know who else too? not for nothing. Like I learned, you know, when people talk about, you know, they top 5 MCs, you know, they
That's a serious topic.
yeah, they usually speak on, you know, straight lyrics. Me personally, I go by lyrics, but I also go by what I learn. Like if I learn something
It's
from
influence.
that, influential. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
So, not for nothing, Pete.
That's why people say.
Shout out to Prodigy, long live Prodigy. He's first on my list.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's
I
your
never
favorite
heard that.
rapper.
He's number 1 on my list, bro. And that's because
That's crazy.
And-
Is that up there with Bandana saying Joe Buttons?
as first on his
It is
list.
kinda.
It's gotta be.
But this my guys, and this my guy, so fuck it.
First, and let me
Incredibly
and listen,
racing.
and let me tell you why.
A lot of people will look at that and say, "Yo, this nigga is bugging."
Yes.
My guy,
let me tell you why.
Until Bandana.
Let me tell you why Prodigy is
That's my
is
guy.
number 1 on my list. What other artists could spit that grittiness and have that awareness mixed into it?
Yo, Prodigy, and that's something I learned even after he passed more so. Rest in peace, Prodigy he was smart. He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And just
So,
like Pac is, and I'm biased. I'm from New York, so I crept Prodigy to number 1, but Pac is under Prodigy.
yeah.
But they both was art students, so I could relate.
You feel
know what I'm
me?
saying? I could relate.
Performing art students.
Performing art
Right.
students, so
You
I can
feel
relate
me?
your reaction if you're gonna talk about like artists. Like
Right.
that's the perfect picture of artists.
I just learned from
This
this.
is bigger
You
than being
feel
a
me?
rapper.
Yeah, it's bigger than being a rapper.
Right, and I
I
learned a
think that's
lot
how
from
J.
him.
Cole would put himself in a good position. You know, them niggas studied the game, went to school before the game.
For the game.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we come in through street, we come in different. We blind. We like, yo, nigga, we about to get
Nah, you right.
Nigga, we
You right.
nice, nigga.
You
know what I'm
right.
saying?
You right, man.
I think I said that for like 6 years. I don't know what the fuck I was doing for them 6 years. I just kept saying I was nice. Word. I didn't leave Niagara Falls, New York.
Gotta convince yourself.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't leave
Most
Niagara
of all.
Falls. I was battling niggas around the corner.
That's a fact.
But I was nice though, nigga.
That's a fact. And I mean, self-belief is everything. If you ain't got confidence, if you ain't got that, you might as well
And I
go
was
with
preparing
plan B.
myself. I subconsciously, I didn't know it. I was preparing myself for exactly everything that I do right
Yeah,
now.
man. We don't even know that though.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
Right.
yo, some could go down tomorrow. We do not know.
We don't.
You
No
feel
control
me?
over it.
No control. Like, it's a lot of shit we just don't got control over, and
There's a lot of things you can't control.
right.
Right.
I grew as a man to be cool. Like I said earlier, you gotta take the good with the bad, man.
Right.
Life ain't fair. You just gotta go through them obstacles if you even see them.
It is
You
what
feel
it
me?
is,
If not, you gotta go through the bullshit.
Control what you can, let go what you can't.
You gotta go through the
It's really like
bullshit,
that,
man.
That's why, man.
You know what I mean?
It's me. I'm worried about myself around this motherfucker because this is what I can control.
You got to, man.
I turned my house into a workshop in my place where I could get my peace because I can control this environment. You know what I'm
got
saying?
to.
Right.
And it's yours, so you
Yeah.
should be able to.
Right.
You feel me?
Because a lot of times I used to go places where you need a gun, and I realized I don't want to. I
Oh
shouldn't
my
be.
God.
I shouldn't be in places
Man.
when you need a gun.
Holy
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Life is what you make it. That's why life is about choices.
Yeah, one decision, man.
You feel me? Cause yo,
Weird shit, man. I thought about shit like that. Like one time I was on my way home, I stopped at the gas station. But before I got to that gas station, I was questioning myself that I want to go to the gas station. You know what I'm saying?
I understood.
But I
Wait,
still
wait,
went to
this
I
particular-
didn't.
Wanted to go.
No, I
this particular
didn't wanna
gas
stop
station
at the
or
gas
just a
station.
gas station period?
Just period.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, damn, I don't want to stop. I just want to get to the crib. And I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna stop. And I stopped. And then when I left and I got over to Hyde Park, there was an accident up there. Just my mind made me think in that moment, like, what if I didn't go to the gas station? Was I the nigga that was gonna be in that accident up there?
Yeah, you thinking like on more or less like on some like, what's that movie?
What, Final
Oh,
Fantasy?
yeah, man, you can't be thinking like that.
Nah, man, that's karma, man. That's people that was in a situation where they thought they should have died, and then they was in the order of the seats. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you nah.
I'm just
Stop
looking at it
there, I
like
feel you,
anything.
though. Yeah, I feel you.
But it's happened many times in my life. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? One time I'm sitting at the crib, right? Everybody going down the street. My sister lived down the street. I live about a block and a half down the street, right? Now we in the crib. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to go down the street with everybody else. My sister said, hold on, Darrell, hold the baby for a second. I gotta do something. Damn. I grabbed the baby. I went and sat on the couch. Nigga, 20 seconds later, boom, nigga, they kick open the motherfucking door, they raided.
Jeez.
Whooped me out, nigga. Beat my ass, nigga. I was like 14 years old. They whooped me out. In the process of whooping me out, they said, you're under arrest, Alex. That's my brother name.
Jeez.
Wow.
They whooped me out because they thought they had who was on the warrant. That's whose name was on the warrant, was my brother. But I'm like, yo, if I don't grab that fucking baby, I'm down the street. I'm halfway down the street.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Would have never happened.
It would have still happened.
Well, yeah.
My ass wouldn't have been there.
Been there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Been there.
saying. Yeah, you would have.
We're not
Yeah.
having you.
Right.
Yeah, I understood.
Choices.
And I got 10 stories like that.
Yeah.
I got
7 of them is raids.
I got stories like that. Where
7 of them is raids.
7 is
I've been in a
raids.
lot of raids, man. A lot of police raids. A whole bunch. Yeah, some I got away from, some I witnessed, some.
right?
Yeah, that's a
Listen,
fact.
man.
experience shit. I experienced some shit like that.
Yeah, it's
I
real.
don't talk about that.
It's
shit,
it's
but-
it's
Yeah,
crazy.
you gotta let the world know you've been through shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean we do, but we don't. You
That's
know
why
what I
we
mean?
on this podcast, because there's no gimmicks.
No
man. This is
gimmicks,
real life.
man.
This is what
No,
we've been through.
Yeah.
No,
If
It's
you
not
got
about-
your
it's not
ass
about
beat in the
me.
raid, nigga, let the people know.
I ain't never get my ass beat no raid.
Okay.
But the crib got raided.
Right.
Stop playing with me.
It's not. How old was you? Can I ask you that?
I was in high school. I was coming home from high school.
Oh, it was scary shit.
I didn't see it going down because
you
niggas
went
was
after
good
it?
enough to yeah.
Oh,
niggas
it was already
yeah.
in process.
Yeah, like had already went
That's
down.
crazy.
That's crazy. My
I just
first
came
raid-
home, shit was fucked up. I'm like, yo, what happened to the
They
crib? Like,
terrorizing shit.
you feel
for
me?
sure.
Yeah, what happened to the
My
crib?
first raid, bro, I walked into it because I was 13. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I seen the car outside with the doors open. I seen the big ass battery ram at the bottom of the steps. And my ass still hit the door open with the bike, not thinking nothing. Police all in the crib. I was too young to even understand at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We all do. I mean, I done escaped some shit. I ain't never did
Come on,
no
man.
knock
Fire
on
escape.
wood.
But the streets, yo, this is where all your experience, you know.
Listen, yeah, man. Like, I'm glad I'm free and living to talk about it.
Right.
To talk about it. You feel me? Through music, because I'm a very like personal person. Like, I don't trust a lot of people, so I don't express my shit to a lot of people. You feel me? I don't really express how I feel.
Right.
I just,
You think that
take it
come
like
from
a
something?
G. I mean, trust issues. You feel me? Like,
I think my mom put that in me. I got the same issues, but I think it's that tough love. I know that's where that's where I think so far I identify it too.
Yeah, man. And you know, we all got somebody to talk to. Not all of us, but majority of us. Like me, I could call my moms up. Right. I trust my moms. I could call my grams up. You know what I mean? I call my grams, but it's certain shit I can't talk to them about. Right. You feel me?
So that leaves nobody.
You feel me? Right. Leaves nobody. So certain shit, you know, you gotta take to the grave, man. And
I feel that, man.
I live with regrets. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I learn from them too. I learn from other people's mistakes. That's why, you know, we was on the friend thing earlier, and I said I outgrew a lot of friends. I also experienced a lot of shit happen to my friends too. Right. That makes me not even want to trust people that I was friends with before. Because if you're talking behind my back, if I was to become, you know what I mean, wealthy, ain't no telling what you'll do. Right. You feel me? For
we seen a lot of people get snaked.
Come on,
We've seen
man.
celebrities get snaked by their own families. And I can't quote me on it. I think Michael Vick.
That's some money, man. Yeah. Money right? Fuck everything
his
up.
cousin could have did that.
A nigga not gonna snake you when you broke. Think about that.
Oh, they will.
Nah, but if everybody broke,
but you know why? You know, because it's only one thing. It's that thing they gonna snake you over when they broke. Man, that's that pussy, man.
Oh, a nigga snake you over. Yeah, bro. Snake you over pussy.
Y'all both could be broke.
Yeah,
niggas still behind your back like.
Over pussy.
Yo, listen, bitch, I got an eighth at least. That nigga ain't got no eighth.
Yeah,
yo,
I got
what?
roaches. We can put in a blunt.
What?
I got roaches. She going.
I just rolled some roaches.
And that's bottom, that's bottom of the barrel for me. That's bottom of the barrel for me. Like,
yo, don't listen to me.
You willing to throw dirt on another man's name or man down something over some kitty?
Yeah, they like that though. They like that though. You got a better chance stealing a nigga brick and getting away with it. Niggas gonna down you for that.
It's crazy, man. But that's why you gotta learn. Listen, man. And
I don't trust women, so I don't give a fuck. This cheat on me is like I thought
I'ma put this out there, man. You gotta, you know, pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Yeah. You feel me? Like, I got a homie that died. You know, he was banging and shit, and long story short, he was getting it. You feel me? His man was banging with him. He looked at him like a bro. And you feel me? They drug my guy just so they could rob him because my bro was nice with the hands.
Right. So
they couldn't get him like that.
Right.
And his awareness was up. So you wasn't fucking him over.
Right.
So he was playing nice. They put some shit in his drink.
Damn.
Just to rob him, bro. Left him in the car, seat back. You feel me? He was throwing up, died off his thrower.
Right,
drowned himself.
Yeah.
Sad.
That's crazy.
You feel me? But karma's a bitch, bro, because she came around. Homie that did that, his homie, died in a car crash. A few weeks later.
Car's the sign. You left him in the car. Car is how you go out.
So that's why I say, man, pay attention to your circle, man, before they hurt you, man, because a lot of niggas is just envious, man. Jealousy is crazy in this time around. You got a lot of niggas flashing bread.
Right.
You feel me? That's the thing, too. A lot of niggas flashing bread, guns on the internet, then get locked up. Somebody told on me. Nah, my guy, you told on yourself, man.
Right. The feds is on them.
FBI, man. Facebook and Instagram, man.
Oh, FBI, Facebook and Instagram.
Y'all gotta do the math, man. Like a lot of y'all gotta do the math out here, man. Facebook and Instagram, shit, FBI, man. FBI. I don't know what they say. I don't know who needed to hear this.
Right.
You feel me? But
hopefully it's reach a lot of people because a lot of them motherfuckers need to hear that.
I
They ain't gonna
stop
change
that.
That's the bad part. They ain't gonna change.
Shice, man.
Yo, let's get to the.
Go with the music. Though.
Yeah. I was about to say,
What the fuck is good with the music?
Before we get into the pre-launch, you know what I'm saying? Because we definitely want to talk about the album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You brought a track through for us, right?
Yeah, man. My bro produced it, Bless.
So you want to talk about the music? Let's talk about this right now, man.
I produced the you know what I mean?
Right.
I produced the banger.
Yeah.
My nigga wrote,
Yeah,
did
man.
his thing to it. I just played a small part in it.
That's a fact, man. And
we want to make sure we premiere this shit, man, before we get off the radio side of things.
That's
man.
a fact.
Because we want the world to hear this shit, man. I think it's important. You know what I'm saying?
This is R.I.P. to Nipsey, man. When I don't know, when I wrote this, I just started Nipsey.
Right.
I was in.
I'm glad I was put on the Nipsey music. Man.
Yeah, man.
Right.
I just started Nipsey, and let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. The Rough Drive is the single to my next joint. It's called Show and Prove.
Okay.
The single to the launch, and like you said, I just dropped the pre-launch.
That's a fact.
You feel me? But my next joint is the launch, and soon to be global the launch, and so this is a single.
Let's
get into it.
Come on.
Yeah.
Show and prove. Show and prove. We gotta show and prove.
Yeah.
Sean Stylez.
Show and prove.
You gotta show and prove.
Yeah.
Show and prove.
Yeah.
Show and prove. Listen.
Feeling like Kawhi more than average. Your boy sporting only New Balance. Fly high G5 with the addicts. Already you don't want no static. Look, if I want it, I'ma have it. And a nigga like me gon' grab it. TYB lifestyle automatic. More or less, you can say the shit active. Watch, involved when I'm OT. Flow crack, keep bumping this OD. Bronx Boi so packed to the custies. In the 716 where they love me. Putting on for your ends, gotta show me. Might be familiar, but they don't know me. Know your boy going strong. Far from Philly, we cannot get along. Me and my crew can't play by the rules. Closer with God. So how can I lose? Reality check. Got me making these moves. Look, when the people don't believe, you gotta show and prove. Check, come through in the nighttime with a light bright joint, sipping white wine. That peach head poppin', stuffing exotic. You know the topic, yeah. Stacking that profit. When a ball gotta get to that bag. Can't slack, but they get to it fast. I assist my niggas like Nash. Look, Rubio with the pass. No love, just lust for the cash. Hug the block, got love for the Av. If it's mine, gotta have it on smash. Gunning with spliffs, no passing. It's a movie, keep them cameras flashing. Get in tune with reality. Keep this in mind, we ain't good with that acting. Me and my crew can't play by the rules.
Closer with God.
So
how can I lose? Reality check.
Got
me making these moves.
Look,
when the people don't believe, you gotta show and prove. Me and my crew can't play by the rules. Closer with God. So how can I lose? Reality check. Got me making these moves. Look, when the people don't believe, you gotta show and prove. Nigga, you feel me?
Come on, man.
That's a little.
Stop playing with my nigga.
Come on, man. Be fired too.
Be
fired.
And like I said, man, feeling like Kawhi more than average. Your boy sporting only New Balance. You feel me?
Yeah.
New Balance.
Shout out to
Y'all
them.
already know, man.
Yeah,
Y'all
shout
already
out to
know.
them.
Y'all already know that we waiting. Me and Cuzzo waiting. Me and World Famous waiting, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a little situation with essential water. You feel me?
Right.
That's all we sipping
So you
on,
got what
man.
you got in there, man? You know I'm big on health, man.
Oh
What's
yeah,
up, man?
I put the cucumbers, lemons, a slice of lime in there. You feel me?
That's that shit that get you stuck in the hotel. Man. You see that shit? You go to them nice hotels, they got the water with the lemons.
Leaf, green leaf, all that.
Mint leaves and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, health is wealth,
healthy.
man.
Yeah.
And me and Cuzzo got our hands in a couple of things, man. Like I said, with the water,
right.
We've been dealing with them for a few years, pardon me. Overachievers, A2O, man, overachieving, man. Like, we overachieving, you feel me? So, if you're overachieving, make sure you get this water, man. For overachievers. It's for overachievers only. Not for the bums. It's for the overachievers.
Drink
only.
that shit. Stop ordering that shit that white man talking about, that holy water at 4 a.m.
Yeah, nah,
talking about drink
nah.
this and make a prayer. And
Nah.
Lady said she drank the water and got 5 bands. But they only want $30 for the water.
I don't know. Head scratch.
They want 30 for the water, but they sent her 5 bands to drink it.
No. So she's saying that it was like the holy water. So I guess she bought it for 30. Then after she drank it, her wish came true. But that's what she wished for.
That's it?
Yeah, it's some infomercial shit, man. I'm
Yes,
gonna
she
show
needed
it.
it.
I gotta
Needed
get the
it,
clip. I gotta get the clip.
North to North infomercial.
My shit gonna be fire,
Yeah.
nigga. Hit him with it. What is it going?
Fire.
She hit fire. She needed it. She needed the fire
Bro,
back.
shit.
This nigga gonna fuck around and have me do an infomercial.
Yeah,
My shit gonna
I mean,
be crazy.
She needed it. But
Word,
yeah,
man.
man. Other than that, man, you know, like I said, the pre-launch soon to be global. It's out right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, before we dig into that, yo, man, listen, man, we just gonna plug. You know, we're gonna shout out Hip Hop Weekly. You know what I'm saying? No gimmicks.
Definitely shout out
man.
Hip Hop Weekly, man.
Yo, we're gonna have all the links available, man, because this interview is gonna keep going. We gotta talk about the pre-launch, but you know what I'm saying? Hip Hop Weekly get an hour of what we doing. So, man,
Lot to talk about, man.
yo, you know, Bronx Boi Stylez is in the building. We
Early.
got Corsair, we got Bless, and myself, Dirty O, obviously, man. Shout out to Hip Hop Weekly.
We got Little in the building too, man.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
playing the cut.
Little
Yeah, the
is in
manager is
building.
here, man.
Playing
What
the
you talking
cut.
about?
Come on, man. Rich
Definitely playing the cut.
Right.
Paul.
He ain't too far behind, man. You know what I mean?
That nigga always
Rich
active.
Paul is in the building.
Rich Paul.
That's a fact, man. No Gimmicks Podcast, man. Straight
Yeah,
up.
man. Listen, man. I can't stress it enough. This is dope, and
We
this
appreciate
is
that.
definitely what the town needed. And
It's
yo,
what the world needs.
Yo,
man.
what
The world,
right,
baby.
the town needed it first. The world's
Yeah.
about to experience
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on.
Right.
And I wouldn't pick nobody else. You know what I mean?
Right.
But y'all, man.
That's a
you know
fact.
what I mean? That's a fact, bro.
Word. Yo, so the pre-launch, man. You got 9 songs on the drink, right?
That's a fact, man. Nine songs.
You didn't even put the fucking title on the cover. That right?
Yeah, that's a fact because
I was looking. I was like, is this self-titled?
I
It
wanted,
took me a minute.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I wanted people, you know, shit is art. You feel me?
That's
So
a fact, man. I appreciate that.
Shit is
Because I was
hard.
searching. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna call this album?
that's a fact.
Do what you want to
That's
do.
a fact.
Then I'm like, okay, if you do
And-
your homework and just listen, you'll figure it out.
Early.
That's what it's about.
Like I said, man, music is art. So when I came across the pic, shout out to my guys. His name is hard to pronounce. He from overseas, but he gonna get tagged in this. He know
Right.
what I'm talking about. He got a couple of pictures. Matter of fact, I came across this page. It basically fit the lane I'm in right now with this whole soon to be global thing. You know,
Right.
he got pictures of the spaceships with the astronauts and different
Some
planets
global
and
shit.
real global shit out the planet shit, off the planet. So I reached out to him, you know what I mean, and asked, you know, how much you want for these pics, my guy, and talk business. Shit was settled, so I used that. So me and Cuzzo was talking, like, yo, should I put Soon to Be Global the pre-launch on this, or should I just leave my name on it and
Right.
leave it regular? And you know, we just decided to put my name on it, leave the picture how it is, make the audience, because y'all gonna see the title anyway. You feel
Right.
me? So
Right.
Soon to Be Global the pre-launch just shows you the shit getting ready.
To take
You know
off.
what I mean? To take off,
Yeah.
and
It's dope you said that because now we can even leak our little information that the mixtape and the album don't got no words, nothing on there at all. For the whole no gimmick shit, we don't even have no titles or nothing. It's just a picture.
yeah, see, so you want, and that's what I learned too. Like with, I picked that trick up with Griselda.
Right.
Shout out to Griselda because a lot of
They might even notice that, but now that you say it,
a lot of their album covers. No names, no
Right.
tag.
Just a
no
parental
album
advisory,
name.
maybe.
That's it. You
Right.
feel me?
Image.
It's just the art, but you
which makes
get-
it a lot easier to transform into merchandise.
Feel me?
Right.
You feel me?
Because not everybody wants your name on this shit.
That's a fact, though.
Yeah,
that's
like
a
my
fact,
shit gotta
man.
say dirty all the way at the beginning.
Right.
But I fuck with the image, but I don't want that dirty
I don't want
over the
the
top.
right.
3K.
You want the 3K everywhere?
3K everywhere. Fuck that.
Right across your face, nigga.
But then, you know,
them 3 lines might mean something, right?
They do got the
Blueprint 3
Benny.
wasn't that Illuminati. We got
Yeah, that was.
we gotta dig.
Yeah, we don't
We
want
have to dig into this nigga.
We don't want to dig into that.
Pause. But
We don't want to dig into that.
we might have to do some research on you, motherfucker.
Yeah,
See?
maybe 3Ks. I don't know, man.
He gonna say maybe.
Let me tell y'all
Chloe,
something.
Courtney, Kim.
That
3K.
fucking conspiracy
White
Illuminati's. I knew people was reaching
Right.
with that shit when I'm on YouTube and I see Fred on there.
Yeah.
Fred Illuminati.
Turning
I'm like,
anybody right.
Alright, so who
now
did
y'all
he
niggas is
who did he
reaching now.
sacrifice?
Right, now y'all reaching.
Right.
Now I know y'all really reaching.
Yeah, they just reach anywhere.
You feel me?
I'm
Now
gonna
the shit
conspiracy.
that you got, the fresh shit. What is it? Is it TYB?
TYB is my shit.
Okay.
That's his shit.
Taking y'all belongings.
Okay.
It was taking y'all big bitches, but you know.
You
Yeah.
grow.
You
Yeah,
mature.
you grow,
You
you feel
Yeah,
me? Not
yeah.
everybody's gonna
You
approve of that
fine-tuned it.
shit.
You fine-tuned
You feel me? So,
Yeah.
taking y'all belongings. Now, we don't condone in thieves. We don't condone in stealing.
Right.
So, when we say taking, we basically saying, you know, we taking y'all spot. We taking what's rightfully ours. You feel me? By working for it.
Right.
You feel me? So that's where TYB stands for. Now TBM is fresh shit.
Right.
Shout out to my bro Fat Boy Izzo, Tito, Reef, talking about money.
Okay.
That's they shit.
Okay.
Block work. That's my family shit. You feel me? That's like a, you know, that's they doing a lot of things right now with clothing. Look out for the clothing in 2022. But they doing a lot of printing for different companies and stuff like that. So it's like a printing company.
Okay.
But on the music side of things, I'm holding that shit down.
Right.
You feel me? And me and Cuz are holding that shit down. So the TBM Blockwork thing, like I said, it's just a family thing. And
Fire.
we all just keeping Fred's legacy alive, what he wanted. You feel me?
Right.
Because he wanted to see us all popping. You
Right.
feel me? Not just him.
Right.
You feel me? Like Fred got a mixtape with his people, TBM. You feel me? Talking About Money, Volume 1, I believe. Thatpic.com.
It's about that foundation.
Yo, Fred,
Niggas gotta be
man.
smart enough to know that you lay a foundation that's strong
it.
enough, you can build up
That's
something
it,
serious
man.
off of that.
That's
Structure.
it. And
Something that can't be broken, which is, you know,
Right,
strong
bro.
structure.
Right. So, and this is solidified, man. This is set in stone. So, we here to stay, man. We just, levitating, bro. You
Yeah.
feel me? That's about it, man.
So
Here to
That's
stay.
a Fact. Was that the single off the pre?
That's a Fact. Definitely a single off the pre-launch.
Yeah.
And
Give
it's
me
crazy
nothing but radio banger
because-
vibes.
right.
Right. Listen to it. That's a fact.
And that's a fact. I dropped that the same day I dropped my mixtape, Styling on Beats 1.5. And when I dropped Styling on Beats 1.5, I was in the mix of working on that and Soon to Be Global. I always like to work ahead. You feel me? Like,
So you was working on 2 projects, like basically at the same time.
basically, yeah, at the same time,
Crazy.
like, I'm not gonna give people my
You just
formula.
did
Yeah.
I mean, kind of. After
Yeah,
one was
it's
Oh
done,
no, yeah,
definitely-
that's a fact.
after
It's
one was
definitely
done, right,
not
that's a fact.
when you got the drive and like you said, the passion, man.
done. Right.
It's not hard at all.
Did they
You
cross?
feel me?
Did they cross at all? Like when you was making this, like you say you got 2 projects, right? And say you make a song for this project. Is it a chance that they could end up on the other project at all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Like, because my writing process, I get beats sent to me, like whether it's Blessed, whether it's my homies from Switzerland, whether it's my London homies,
Right.
whether it's my South shout out to my South African homies, D-Boys.
This nigga is really global.
Yeah,
with this
man. Fucking, they send me beats, so I just be Locked in, you feel me?
You ever do a
Locked
concept
in.
album? You ever like touch on like doing even concept videos or anything? Like I see people like Big Sean did what? Did he do Martin? The Martin video?
Yeah.
Yeah, the video was like a concept. You see more concepts in videos.
Right.
Albums, it ain't really too conceptual.
But I never did a vid like that. I'm definitely sure it's to come though.
Right.
You know what I mean? I had something in mind. I'm not even gonna throw it out there so niggas can steal it. But I got something in mind.
So without the concept, what you said, it ain't no
some
concept for real.
Is like you dropped The Office, that was kind of conceptual.
Yeah, that's what
I dropped Draft Day.
definitely.
Yeah,
that was kind of conceptual.
Definitely.
But as far as like the industry, you don't really see that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like
who was the last person? Wale with the Seinfeld joint?
Maybe.
You feel me? That's probably the last artist I would.
That's why somebody said, man, put a video on and pause it. Or no, put a video on and turn the volume down and see if you can know what the song is about by watching the video.
Who said that?
That's what somebody brought up to me. I said,
Yes,
damn. I said, you know what? The bad part is nowadays, if you turn the volume down and watch a video, you will have no clue what the fucking song is about. Or you'll be like, yo, that shit that's just probably a strip club song.
Nah, but
turn it on and nigga rapping about
I was just about to say that though, bro. Because what niggas doing nowadays? Cars, money, bitches.
Don't matter what the song is about.
It's about money, it's about cars, and then what you turn it on. What it's about? Money, cars, bitches. So half of the time right.
That's what I'm saying. It could be like a real good song. And
now listen.
Like, yo, why did they make that video for that?
True.
The formula.
The formula. Because there's nothing to follow.
The formula. You're right.
So where does the storytelling fall in the music nowadays? Because that's when you could get a conceptual video. Is when you have something to actually paint.
What if you don't got nothing to paint?
Fucking
songs, man. You can't just be talking about the same shit every fucking track.
Well, that's what's blowing up.
Some niggas, I was about to say, bro, some niggas do that, man.
That's what's working.
And it works. For some. For some, it do work for some. You feel me? But see, if people, certain individuals don't even know the type of fans that they have. They just throwing music out. I had to learn that too.
You gotta learn your custies.
Cuzzo told me, you gotta stop throwing, you know what I mean, music out. And I'm like, damn, I'm all about, you feel me, be consistent content, but you just knowing, I don't got no visuals for these shits. No, I'm not putting no bread behind these shits that I'm throwing out. Right. So they just, it's like a toss up in the air.
That
Whoever's listening,
people, man.
Right, it works for
grinds, work
wherever
for certain
you
artists. Some artists don't need to put out tracks some artists do. You know what I mean?
Right. Some artists put out a lot of tracks and their videos be the same. They don't mind.
But you know what I mean? Some niggas, it's just where you want to put your attention to.
Right.
So if I was to be like, what you listening to right now outside of yourself?
London.
Man, nah. Listen, yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
UK drill.
Yo. Dead ass?
Yeah.
He said, yo, you on the spot, nigga.
Yo. Alright, listen. I listen to
coming for you,
a lot of rap. You feel me? I could be listening to Mobb Deep, Tupac, Biggie, Jay, Nas, AZ.
That's not a classic.
Can you give us a legitimate top 5?
I got you. Hold on. I'm gonna give you the rundown on who I listen to. Period.
What you mean? Top 5 MCs or?
Yeah, top 5 rappers. I want to hear his top 5 rappers.
I got you. let me give y'all the rundown on who I'm listening to. Like, not on a daily, weekly. So I skipped through all of that. I could listen to Future.
Right.
Johnny Cinco.
Okay.
I could go to the West Coast, bump Nipsey. A Too Short, fucking Jay Stone, Bino. Then we could switch over to R&B, Mary J. Blige,
Right.
Sade all day. That's my baby. Listen, man.
Catalog
I
crazy.
don't care what nobody say, man. I don't listen to Kells on the daily, but if this shit happens to scroll past,
Ignition.
yeah, nah, that's not one of my favorites.
Okay.
The remix to the music.
You bring them up.
That's not.
But
I
one of my
respect
favorites.
them up.
I respect it.
You know what I mean?
It's hard not to step
Oh
in the
shit,
name
you
of
feel
love.
me?
No
Fucking
ignition.
classic
No ignition.
shit. You feel me?
I really
Donnell
love stepping in
Jones.
the
You
name
feel
Maybe
me?
remix.
Yo, my moms used to listen to Madonna. Like growing up, I really listen to R&B and pop because of my moms. Like
Yeah.
I'm familiar with that shit growing up. When my mom I'm supposed to be in the bed. My mom's is blasting music.
Right.
You feel me? So I'm familiar with a lot of R&B shit and pop. Then we get to you know what I mean, like UK. You feel me? I listen to reggae a lot.
Yeah.
I burn spliffs a lot, so when I'm in spliff mode, I listen to a lot of reggae. Like I'm half Jamaican, so
Me too.
I'm half Jamaican. I'm on tune with the Spanish side of my family, like, but I'm half Jamaican, Haitian, and Puerto Rican, so I'm kind of in tune with all cultures. You feel me? So
Right.
I listen to
Open your
Spanish
ears to a lot of
music.
shit.
You feel me?
That's crazy.
That
I
makes
open my
sense.
mind to a lot of
My
shit.
catalog don't go that far.
Yeah, so.
That's a fact. My
You know
shit's
what I
short.
mean? So I listen to a lot, but as far as top 5,
You can do your top 5 MCs. You say you can
Do
do
it
your
right
top
now. You can't do it right now. You gotta think hard, too hard.
5. Yeah, man. Top 5 is tough.
You don't want to say no
for
stupid
me,
shit.
You
nah,
already
listen,
said.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Top 5 to me is opinionated. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah.
Is your own opinion.
It's a
on,
biased opinion.
It's a biased opinion.
Nah, but it can be
It
structured
could.
in a way to where it's not biased. It's like, okay, let's be logical here. Who was the top 5 artists?
Okay, so me particular, I'll have a reason why.
Right.
You feel
How many
me?
logical answers do you think there is out of a top 5?
There's
There's got to be like
5.
25 artists that you could put in that top 5 and be acceptable.
That's logical.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I understand what
Okay,
you're saying.
so like I said, Prodigy.
Would he be in your top 25?
Prodigy would be in my top 25 rappers.
Right.
Right.
He would probably be low.
Havoc wouldn't,
Pop.
but Prodigy would.
Right.
Pac number 2. Biggie number 3. Nas number 4. And Jay number 5.
Oh, that's what a New York list should look like. Honestly,
Real talk.
Biggie, Jay, Nas. If them 3 ain't in your top 5, like honestly, like it's like something wrong.
That's disrespectful.
Is it really?
That's disrespectful.
It's gotta be.
That's
Bro.
disrespectful.
Is it
It's gotta
really?
be.
I mean, it gets deeper when if you want to ask me my top 25, of course it's gonna get deeper into like
Yeah,
West
but
Coast
see,
and shit like
yeah,
that.
but I mean, even
But-
top 5, man, like it's like even that list you gave, that's like only judging the best NBA players up into 2000.
And I get your
And
perception.
leaving out Durant and
Yeah.
LeBron James and which will
Who?
be compared
Yeah, but
to
it's room
Drake's
for-
and J. Cole's and
yeah.
Kendrick
It's
Room
Lamar's,
for them. It's room.
Not,
for
no,
them.
yeah, it's definitely
but not in the top 5. You saying?
It's
top
real-
10.
Is
Top
it
10.
Top 10.
Top 10. There's no room for J. Cole in your top 5.
My top
Yeah.
5?
Yeah.
He ain't in my
No.
top 5.
Drake.
Drake might be. When I think logically,
Drake.
yes.
Okay, now, all right, now, artist wise,
When I think, when
We
you think
talk-
logically,
No,
like,
we talking
yeah,
about
Top
just
5.
just
okay, top
artists.
5, I gotta stand on my list.
Stand on that, yeah.
But if we going artist, that's a whole different ball game with me.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I mean. Your favorite is different than your top 5.
Yeah, because when you
Yeah.
think in the top 5, you
So
really
when you
gotta
say, yo,
think
my
of niggas
favorite-
that's the top
my
5
favorite-
nicest niggas.
Dead
To
or alive.
you, to you,
That was making music.
but necessarily not
And it gotta
not
be
your favorite.
everlasting.
I got whack niggas
No.
in my favorite.
What does that mean?
Like Johnny Cinco is one of my favorite
See?
artists, but niggas don't know who that is.
Yeah, don't know.
Me and Shice listen to him.
Cinco
but
in
niggas
my
don't know.
25.
He will be in my top favorite list, but he's
Yeah.
not on my. If you ask me,
But he's still not going to your top 5 favorite.
Nah.
Nah, but
Right.
he
So,
would
I
be
mean, I'm gonna
on
fuck
a,
out. I'm gonna
he
fuck-
would be
How
on
much
a
you
list.
listen to it?
He would be on a list somewhere, and he wouldn't be on yours nowhere.
Right.
That's a
You know
fact.
what I mean?
Right.
That's a fact.
Because
But
he's my
Prodigy
favorite.
is like that for me. I
But
don't know
Prodigy
if Prodigy
would be-
lands in there.
But
for
see,
me.
but see,
That's what
oh,
I'm saying.
it's a reason for me.
Right.
though. You
Exactly,
feel me?
right.
That's why I said like,
That's
So
why
even when
I
you take
have
away,
reasons
but
for
even
my
when
top
you take
5.
away your,
But-
even when you take away your reason,
listen,
where does he go? Is what
gotta-
I'm trying to say.
you gotta.
All right,
Hip Hop
but
Weekly-
listen.
Hip Hop Weekly come to you. They like, yo, we need dirty top 10.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be saying weird niggas that's your favorite. You're gonna go with the most logical top 10 answers you could possibly come up with.
I don't know, but yeah, that's because I'm covering something. That's different.
But
That's
that's
a different
what I'm- but
aspect. But if you sit me down right here, then I could just. It ain't about being what an editor gonna say after.
It will
or
be free.
What the world wants to
It
see.
will be free. But that's what I'm saying. Who your favorite top 10 versus who do you feel is really top 10?
Tough. No, it ain't too different.
It's not two different lists.
Yeah, mine's damn near the
It's
same.
gonna be a couple niggas missing.
Cause my top
I would
5.
say-
I wouldn't
that.
think so. I don't
Yeah.
listen to music that much to the point where it's like, yo, my top 10 is probably gonna stay locked in forever.
Yeah.
Yo, now see-
And I didn't have. You know what I'm saying
That's
is
my
I
favorite,
didn't
like-
have a top 10 before.
MF
Like
Doom
Drake
is
came
like
out.
one of my favorite artists, but I wouldn't put him in my top 10.
Who?
MF Doom.
Now see,
Dilla is one of my favorite artists.
Now listen,
I wouldn't
listen,
put him in the top
I
10.
could be pissed the fuck off, right?
See, the
And
problem
I
is
throw
people
on some
make-
shit, and I'm out of that mood. I listen to music a lot because I
Yeah.
feel that it's like it helps me with my moods and a lot of shit.
What I feel like is people make premature lists, and that's what I can't do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, so like before Drake even came out, I never had a top 10. I never even got that far. To put these random motherfuckers that I like for the moment, like Redman and Method Man, people, I
Yeah.
love these people
Yeah.
for
I
certain
can't-
periods of
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
But I don't go throw Redman tracks on right now. But when Redman first came out with Muddy Waters, I knew every fucking line from the time from play to end. But right now, Redman is nowhere in my list.
Right.
See,
Because I couldn't make my list
every top
prematurely.
5
So you might have had a top 10 5 years ago, but now you might have to change it if a new nigga come along.
Honestly, my top 10 favorite is the same. It's always gonna be the same because they're my
Okay.
favorite
That's how I
artists.
feel about my top 5.
You
You
feel
feel
me?
me? Like I listen.
How long has it been like that for y'all? Because that means for you it's had to be a while because you just named yours and you don't have no new artists
Yeah.
in his. You
My-
have any new
Yeah.
artists in yours?
No.
You have any new artists in yours?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Drake and Kendrick
Okay.
is in my top 10.
Okay.
Them two of my favorite
What about
artists.
top 5 though?
Anybody squeeze in there? Any new artists?
Because I Drake and Cole is in my top 10 too.
Right.
Like logically though, like I'm not throwing. Like I said, I listen to Tory. Y'all niggas know I listen to Tory. I wouldn't throw him in the top 10, but I listen to Tory a lot.
Yeah.
I listen to Tory a lot,
Right.
but realistically, he's not in my top 10.
See, for me, it'd be real tough because it'd be the balance. It's like, okay, Tupac, right? Like the shit I heard Tupac spitting when I was younger was moving to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I understood
I didn't
it.
understand it then.
Right. So now you got J. Cole and he's spitting some shit, and I'd be like, damn, nigga, like I literally went
Right.
through that exact whole fucking thing he just rapped about,
Right.
Like personally with a friend. Like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it's personal. You fuck with
Right,
Cole.
right.
You can relate to Cole. That's what that means.
I was gonna say that too. Oh,
No,
like,
because he on the other side.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when I hear him rap, I'm like, damn, that was one of my friends that was kind of like, damn, Dirty, you taking the wrong route with all that hustling shit,
Right.
and I'm going this way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
so
you
I say,
can see where he coming from with his words, though.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, right.
And I think Nas, because I think Nas fall in that group, a nigga that let you know, okay, I'm not a street nigga. I wasn't out there hustling and selling dope and shooting at niggas all the time. But,
Right.
nigga, this is my surroundings.
Right.
Project Window is a big song where, you know, that's really like, nigga, I look out my window every day and see niggas get shot and killed and murdered and drugs get sold. So I can easily rap about this. You know what I'm
That's a
saying? And I
fact.
think J. Cole come from more of that aspect too, which I think is the better writers
Mm.
in music.
You coming
Nah,
you
that's
coming from the
definitely-
city. How many artists you got outside of the city, outside of the state, in your top 10?
Outside of the state.
Well, his top 5 was all New York so far, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I want to say 5 is all New York.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me give y'all my top 5 outside of NY State.
No. We finish your top. Name your next 5.
Name my next 5.
Yeah, and we want to see how many people from outside of New York is in your top 10. Once you name it these next 5.
Okay.
You had 0 so
What is
far.
silly?
No, he had 5. He did all the New York.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying,
But yeah,
it was all New York.
So-
The top 5 was all New York.
So we'll see his next 5.
Except
Listen,
Pac.
one-
Except Pac. But
One is
Pac
gonna
from New
be
York.
yeah. 6 man is Pun.
Okay.
Okay.
7 man is Fred.
Okay.
8th Snoop
Okay.
West Coast.
and Cole Kendrick.
Okay.
Fire.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much West Coast, East Coast, and one North Carolina nigga.
Right.
In your top 10.
Right.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
That can make sense.
No Drake.
You know what I mean? Drake is not a
Listen.
Do you listen to Drake though?
Highly respect Drake.
Yeah.
Highly respect
I
Drake.
fuck with his beat so much.
Listen, let me tell you where I highly respected Drake's game. When he sat Meek Mill down. Shout out to Meek Mill, don't get mad at me, my guy. But he sat Meek Mill ass down, my nigga.
I think
Like,
niggas forget my nigga could rap because my nigga
you
do all that
feel
singing
me?
shit.
And when that whole situation came about, I'm like, oh shit, might be over for Drake. But when I heard them 2 disses, I'm like, and then Meek Mill didn't do. I'm like, oh my
But
god,
then, it backfired
man.
because Pusha T came back and kind of silenced
Yeah, but
Drake's the situation. That was the first one I seen him
I'm gonna
back
keep
like that.
I'm gonna
right?
keep it a buck.
Mhm.
That it was
Pusha
different.
had the last diss out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Drake never replied to. Right.
Because homie from Houston
Yeah, they talked that out.
put ice on that situation.
Right. Right.
But
Big
it was
homies back then.
different. It to me, that situation was different.
That was
You feel me?
premeditated though. That was a
Right.
premeditated attack.
I feel like, yeah, I mean, and I fuck with Meek Mill. You feel me? But he threw that energy out there,
Right.
and it was a boomerang.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you.
Is y'all willing to do y'all top 10? Bless, you willing to do your top 10?
Like right now?
Yeah, we put him on the spot.
I mean, I could whip up one for you, man. It ain't gonna be.
You be able to
whip
stand on
one
it?
up.
You feel me? Like, yeah, it'd be something I could stand on. It could switch interchangeably when I really think about it. But yeah, I
And that's
could
the
give you one
thing,
on the
yo.
spot.
Well,
Not
let's
to
just get
cut
us
you,
10.
not to cut you off, Bless. It could change, yo. Prodigy wasn't always my first.
Right.
They grew to
feel
be
me?
that.
It grew the more I listened to
Yeah,
him.
research
Just like
him.
Pop.
Right.
You feel me? Like, it's all about growth, and like I said, my top 5 I listen to every day. So
Right. That's how I like to judge the top 5 kind of.
I mean, basically, like top 10, like artists that I listen to a lot and that I fuck with their music a lot. Like obviously, is like the usual suspects.
Hove,
Yeah,
Nas,
Hope, Nas, Offred.
Pac.
Yeah, I mean,
Pac, no?
Pac somewhere around. Pac somewhere around.
Yeah, he floating.
You know what I mean?
Biggie,
Biggie somewhere around.
flowing.
You know what I mean? But Dilla's for sure.
Okay.
Love Dilla. You know what I mean? Like fucking. I was more or less a group nigga, which
You
is
say
hard
that.
for me to conform a list.
You say that.
Because
You
like I'm like I'm wooed out of it.
Yeah.
I'm
But you could
wooed-
save that for
I'm
groups,
Mobb
though.
Deep out of it.
Yeah, you
I'm
could save that
fucking
for groups.
Yeah.
Killer
groups,
Army
yeah.
out of it.
Killer Army.
Come on, man. I'm like out of it with the groups. You feel me? Outcast. I'm out of it
That's
with
the
the
thing.
groups.
Yeah.
That's the thing too. I've been digging back. Like,
Dipset. Out of it.
I
with
love
the
going
groups.
back.
I dig back. Like I found interest into that. Like digging back. Like,
'Cause I understand
and then
it
I
more
hit
now.
Bless up like, yo, you know what I mean? What
We
you know
understand
about
it
this?
more now,
He
we
be telling
grown.
me like, yo, nigga. Yeah, I mean, I've been on it. That's that shit.
You want to shoot us
So,
a few? Let us get a few.
My list is gonna stay the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like honorable mention, Ice Cube.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Honorable
dope,
mention.
dope.
You know what I'm saying? But my list gonna stay the same.
Right.
Number, you know what I mean? 10, Heavy D. 9,
Different.
Yeah, he different with it. I
couldn't tell you a Heavy D verse.
got
9.
no love.
9, J. Cole.
Deeper than that.
8, Big Daddy Kane.
Right.
7, Scarface.
Mhm.
I know you're gonna look at me crazy. 6, Biggie.
No.
Nah, you ain't crazy. I got Travis Scott in my top 10 too.
Damn.
Number 5,
Crazy.
Dre. Andre 3000.
Okay.
Number 4, Foxy Brown.
Mm.
Number 3, 50 Cent.
You listening to Foxy like that for her to be over all them other niggas you named?
Over Biggie. Go ahead.
Damn. That's crazy.
Somebody give my nigga Bronx Boi a blunt. This nigga straight.
Number 3. Number 3.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
Number 2. Tupac. Number 1. Jay.
Right.
All right, so let me ask a question. So you think Foxy's better than Kim?
I didn't hear Kim. I didn't hear Kim name.
Right.
That's why I asked.
I mean, but if you said Nas, right? Nas, Jay, you gotta say Foxy.
But her pen is questionable.
To what question?
Some people wrote some of them verses.
But you can say the same about Drake.
Yeah. But you can't say the same about their career.
But when I say
This
Foxy,
nigga just broke 50 billion streams on Spotify. First nigga ever.
I totally understand that.
Crazy.
But you can, to me personally,
No, I respect that.
to me personally, I cannot discredit Foxy though.
Nah, you can't.
I can discredit her enough that she ain't no motherfucking top
I could
10.
discredit her enough to not be in any top 10.
Yo,
That's a fact.
But you know,
Shout out to the ill
That's
nigga.
a fact.
but you can't. To me personally,
That's
Oh, yeah,
why
no,
I was
right.
saying it's 2
Right.
lists.
Right.
It's not.
It's a personal
But
list.
listen.
No,
It's not. My list is
And it's
one
an
list, though.
idealistic list.
That's
No,
my
so
list.
I have one list. I don't have 2 lists.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's
have one
bro
list.
Yeah, your list idealistic. Your shit must be realistic then.
Yeah, mine would be like Jay, of course, and not no order though, but Jay, Nas, Pac,
Yeah.
Biggie,
Ideal.
Cole,
Ideal.
Drake,
Ideal.
Snoop for sure.
Ideal.
Damn, see, it gets shaky, man. It gets shaky when
And
I'm
that's
talking
the
about
thing
really
too.
listening
It
to
gets
artists.
shaky. Yeah, it gets shaky. You just might miss a few. You feel me?
I'm at 7. I got top 10.
It's weird, right?
stopping
It
there.
get weird. It gets started.
I'm stopping there. I got 7 right now.
Yeah.
I
it
mean,
get tricky.
I got 3 spots open, baby.
That's how it be.
My reason for saying Fox, because me personally, I look at Jay, and I look at Nas. Fox played a role in that.
No, the other way around. Other way around, my nigga.
Not
Yeah.
really.
They
If you look at early,
they inserted her.
but so what's
You know what I'm saying?
So
It's like, yo, Foxy, we gonna do. Ain't no nigga like the one I got. Foxy, perfect for this. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I
That
can definitely see that.
that role might have looked better on Kim instead of her doing the slutty sex shit. She might have been better off as a rapper. Cause little Kim had this shit.
That's why I said that whole little situation they had. You feel me? I was like, I gotta rock. Listen,
Yo, Shay
that
North
Quiet
had both of them.
Storm.
That's a fact.
That
I'm putting
Quiet
that out
Storm
there
with
first.
Kim
Shay
on
North
it?
better than Foxy and Kim.
Listen, man, Shane
Talking
on,
about
man.
rapping.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
I'm
And yo, I just got wind of Shorty Conway. She's on Conway shit.
Oh yeah, 7 Genius. That's her name,
She
right?
be going,
It's
she
something
be
like that.
going crazy.
Yeah, I
too.
just heard some shit Conway.
I was
doing.
like, God damn,
I
but
think they got some shit together. I just seen them together.
yo,
on
shout out
Instagram.
to them queens, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all
Yeah, I mean,
queens.
Cause that's a
man.
different type. Now I will put Foxy more in that group though, as a rapper than
With
as
Jay
a
Nord?
sex symbol. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like she was trying,
She
but
came
that
with a little bit of sex.
wasn't her
She was talking
MO.
about bricks and shit.
Yeah,
She
that
was
wasn't
talking
her
about-
MO.
Yeah, she was talking about
I
transporting.
mean,
and
if I was to listen to girl rappers, it's gonna be Fox.
affirmative action, she might have one of the best verses on that song. Like literally better than Nas in them. If you really
Thank
listen
you,
to
Dirk.
affirmative action,
Thank you, Dirk.
That's a fact. I don't know if somebody wrote that or not.
Thank
But damn, son. Word.
That's crazy.
Foxy, that verse right there was
Thank
crazy.
you.
Which one?
Thank you, bro.
Affirmative action.
Oh
Foxy.
yeah.
That verse
Hell
was
yeah.
next level.
Nah, she got busy though.
Yeah.
That's what got
even
them
if-
impressed. On some.
What about the record
That's-
that she went dumb on with Prodigy and LL and Keith Murray on it?
Yeah, but that's what we just gotta figure
Fire.
out. We gotta go check that.
Fire.
Yeah, it's weird.
That
check
was
them.
fire.
It get
I
weird.
ain't
It
gonna
get
front.
real weird.
I just know that.
Because if we bring up basketball, he'll fuck us all up, right? What was his favorite?
I'm
Oh
not
my
talking.
God.
Fucking, man.
You want to hear it? Because we ain't put it out there in the world yet. We gonna let him.
Ask who his favorite player is.
Who?
Dirk Kobe.
Ah!
I'm still keep it that way.
Yo, you know what, man?
You ever heard that in your life?
DC.
He from
You ever heard a nigga
Nah.
say Derek Coleman was their favorite
But
player?
listen,
What?
everybody
I
got
have.
their
From
reasons,
him.
man. Like, that's crazy. But everybody got their
Better than
reasons,
Shaq?
man.
his game.
He not better than Shaq, but that's his favorite player.
Yeah.
That's his favorite player.
That's crazy. Fuck it.
Shaq's the
Rare
whole-
shit.
That's
Shaq's
like
the whole-
that's almost
Nah,
like
you
that's
know.
almost like Devontae being your favorite person out of Jodeci.
Oh my
That
god.
shit.
Yo, I got a story
How
about
can-
him,
that shit
man.
is not even
I got a
possible.
story about
Is that
Jodeci.
possible to like the nigga in the back?
Oh my lord.
Yo, my uncle was a road drummer. I'll never forget this, man. Jodeci pulled up to my grandmother's house.
Who was it? Who was
Right
your
off Center
Who's your uncle?
in Highland. My uncle Reggie Moore.
Reggie Moore. There we go.
Man, these niggas was in a Lambo in the snow, bruh. I want to say they fucked the whip up.
That's crazy. That's what's
They
up.
didn't know where they was at. I don't know where they from, but them niggas clearly didn't know where the fuck they was at.
North
Niggas
Carolina.
in a fucking
Clearly.
Lamborghini in the snow. In
In
front of
Niagara
my grandmother's
Falls.
house in the falls,
Clearly.
right off Highland, man. Center and Highland, man. I never forget that shit.
Shout out to
The
Reggie
nigga
Moore.
Devontae,
Man.
bro, the nigga was doing donuts and shit. Like, all, yeah.
That's
I
a
was
dope
probably
story.
like 5. I was like 5 or 6, 1991, 92.
Yeah, Niagara Falls got legacy, man.
That ass.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Remember
Yeah.
that Jodeci? Them niggas
If you
was at my
if you know,
grandmother's
you
house.
know, man. That's like
Yo, put your top 10 list under this fucking post when y'all see this, man.
That's
that's
a
a
fact.
fact.
That's
a
what we
fact.
need to see, man.
The Falls
'Cause
is
niggas
like,
be bugging with these lists.
if you know,
Straight up.
a lot of shit happened out here. It's like if you know, you know. That's it. You feel me?
Word. Yeah, but you big on the reality rap.
Yeah,
Just
man.
because
I would.
that's the artist type of artist you is.
I would definitely, you know, I don't like the front. You feel me? Because
It's a
I know a
perfect show
lot
for
of
you,
people.
No gimmicks, man.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know.
perfect
I know
show.
a lot of people. You feel me? And they'll pull my coat like, nigga, why you fronting, man?
Right.
You feel me? So I get more love with the reality side of shit from my peoples and people from outside of my loved ones. So
How you feel about people that sell themselves, like sell their soul for the fame? Do you think you could ever do some shit like that?
nah.
$1 million right now, Bronx Boy.
Nah.
I got $1 million on the table, nigga. We just need you to give us 2 albums, nigga. But
I really believe motherfuckers that
You gotta dye your hair, man.
niggas that do that shit. I really
put him with
like.
the
I
purple,
really.
purple hair.
I really believe motherfuckers
Beard
that
red.
do that
His
shit.
beard
Oh my, red beard,
with the purple top
red beard.
Orange top.
for the mill, though, right? You get the mill
$4 million.
for a mill. 2 albums in the mill.
Nah.
Orange hair, red beard.
Yo, I can't do it.
No.
Like any pierce, you gotta pierce your. Yo, they can tell me to pierce my tongue. Nah, I can't do it.
You gotta get the Uzi
I
pierced
can't.
in the
Yeah,
nose.
with the nose. Yeah, right here. Nah,
you're
man.
not.
I'm
None of
about
that.
to turn it down.
Who you
feel
is
me?
more important than that.
My image
Integrity.
is more important. You feel me?
That's respectful.
And you know, it's about my fam. Like 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, them kids gonna be pulling up to my daughter like, yo, your dad is a fucking bozo. Look at him. You feel me?
I changed a lot of my ways for my kids. I'm like, yo, my
Right.
kids is getting older. Like, damn, I can't be out here fucking all these hoes. My
feel
reputation
me?
can't be
You
fucked
feel
up.
me?
It can't be
You
fucked
can't,
up,
man.
Like, yeah,
Cause them kids is pulling up to your little ones on some.
right. Instead, I flip it.
I mean-
Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga picking on my son. I'm like, yo, tell that nigga your daddy fucked his mama. Nigga.
I know niggas who
Right.
they
Hey,
dad
there's always
Talk to
the
my
tables
kids
that
crazy.
turn. That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact,
Your dad
bro.
name ringing more than yours in these streets, man.
Early.
That should have made me sick. Like, my dad out here wild.
Oh,
But
yeah.
shit, I'm gonna
Word.
keep it a buck though.
He fucking bitch.
I know some
my age.
niggas that got babies with girls the same age as their sons, nigga. That's what type of fucking time it is.
That's
nigga.
That's a different story.
That's when the game was cold out.
That's a different story.
There was
bro.
an era when we would think that was popping.
That shit is wicked.
Right. It is an era when we would think that was popular. Look at that 60-year-old nigga, that 23-year-old bitch.
Yo, yeah.
It get crazy, man.
But it is. Yo, it's crazy, man. It's as you grow,
Yeah.
You don't notice certain shit as being, you know, a teen. You may not notice certain shit in your early 20s. But when you get to that mid 20, 30 mark,
growth is important.
Yo.
Yeah.
It's
Because you don't want to be 30-year-old and fucking
B.
stupid and stuck in this era or something that ain't there no more. You know what I'm saying? It's all about growth. Make sure you evolve everything you do.
That's why I'm heavy on building with people overseas and shit. You feel me? Like, when that whole COVID shit hit and they was doing the vaccines and shit, they was forcing them vaccines on my South African people. You feel me? And I had to somewhat, you know, give them some word of confidence, like, yo, wisdom, awareness, like, yo, man, like, just be aware what the fuck is going on in y'all country. Don't fall for what everybody or the government is telling you. Y'all government, you feel me?
And you get that from other people out of different countries.
Out of different countries, bro. You feel me? So
just seen a
it's
video.
just bigger than music,
when you sit
man.
down to eat, what the fuck did the COVID go away? You take your mask off when you sit down. You gotta walk in the restaurant with the mask. When you sit down, you can take it off, and all of a sudden the COVID is gone.
But it was just listen, man.
Life is crazy.
It was just celebrating them Buff, man. Go Bills, man. Shout out to the Buffalo Bills. It was just celebrating crazy last night.
Well, they had the whole fucking city on lockdown. When the Buffalo Bills won the AFC Championship game, they said, you know what? Maybe this COVID shit ain't as bad.
Yeah, you feel
y'all
me?
come on out and come to the game.
Come
You know
on.
what? Fuck that shit. You sick, you not sick. Fuck it.
Fuck
Come
it.
party.
You drop, you
And
drop.
yo, and I'm not even really mad at them. All I'm trying to say is, like, open up these venues. Let us do shows. Niggas trying to get some shows on.
Trying to get some shmoney.
The money's egregious.
You trying to get that shmoney,
Yeah,
man.
man. You need
back
to
to
get
what
niggas
they're
back here
doing,
doing what
man.
we doing, man.
'Cause that's one thing I miss, man. You know, traveling, hitting that stage,
right?
meeting different people, man. That's what I really enjoy about this shit, man.
Different.
The music, I love doing music, but outside of that, just meeting the people, man, and seeing their reactions.
I love making fans.
Right.
I love performing and somebody being like, yo, son, that shit was fire.
And
What's your IG?
They don't know you from a hole in the wall, bro.
Right.
So
Never seen me, never heard of me, never heard this song or
nothing.
They still rock with it.
And you know, you just know it's genuine.
Right.
You feel me? Just off the energy, man. And
You got a date for the launch? You got a date?
Fire.
not yet,
No?
man. Because I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Oh, I got so much shit
Right.
in between right now and the date that I'm thinking of.
Might not be.
I don't know how this shit
Let
gonna
the
play
people know
out.
what we expecting, man, from Bronx, man.
Right,
Shit,
2021.
man, you know, just, you know, more branding, Central Water. Hopefully I get this MB deal, you know what I mean?
Trying
Shout
to
out
go
to
fuck
New
with Kawhi and
Balance.
them.
You feel me? And just build with my guys, man. You feel me?
Right.
Bless, you feel me? Shout out to my guy Guns, you know, Izzo, the whole TBM Blockwork family.
Right.
Just expanding, man.
What's your IG, man? Let the people know where they can find you, too.
My IG is Sean Stylez _music. I just did the club. You ain't on Clubhouse? Oh,
Nah, man. I'm slacking.
you slacking?
Yeah.
Let me know. I got a couple invites.
Right,
my
man.
guy.
I gotta switch to iPhone, man. My kids been talking shit about me. All my kids
Oh,
got
see?
iPhones. Right.
I had to switch
Because I
over
heard,
too,
I heard
bro.
the app is more effective
Yeah,
on iPhone.
man. But they building it to where it's gonna be on all
Merged.
devices.
Right. It's on Android, but it's a different one, right?
Yeah, they shut that one down though.
Oh, it's gone? Oh, that's probably why. They're probably going to end up finding a way to merge them. Which
That's
makes
what they're
sense.
doing now, yeah. Because I got the it was a little notification.
Everything about segregation. Why the fuck iPhone?
Man, that was
Xbox,
crazy.
PlayStation. Like, come on, man.
That
Like,
was
we all should
crazy.
be one fucking. We could all just be at a link.
Be happening.
That's crazy.
Right.
But, yeah,
Let me hear about
my
Clubhouse,
IG, my IG, Sean Stylez _music. I'm on Twitter, Sean Stylez 94. Basically on YouTube, everything Bronx Boi Sean Stylez, man. Just type in Bronx Boi Sean Stylez, your boy gonna pop up.
And we're going to have links underneath, man, of
That's
course.
a fact.
So we can get to the album. We're going to definitely get y'all to the pre-launch, man. 9
That's
songs.
a fact.
All them
man.
shits was fire, man.
Good looking, bro. Good
Fire.
looking,
I think
bro.
every track had a different vibe for me, man. It wasn't like that. You know, you listen to it and it just sound the same all the way through, man.
That's a
It
fact,
really
man.
was like all over the place. Live Comfortably. That was my shit.
I
That went straight to the
appreciate it.
playlist, man. That's
I
a
love-
vibe, man.
I
That's
got
that
a little,
dirty old type of vibe right
I got
there.
a little animation video coming out, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, man, I really like that song.
Shout out
man.
to Sonny too, man. Shout out to my guy Sonny, man.
Who was on that? That was Sonny?
Yeah, Sonny.
Oh, my son. Yo,
From
shout out my son,
Nameless,
Sonny, man. My
Sonny
nigga
from
Bees,
Nameless.
man. Deadass.
Nigga
That's my
Bees.
nigga,
That's
man.
a
Love that
fact.
nigga,
Yeah.
man.
That's my
He sounded
brother,
like Jinx a little bit. I almost thought it was
Word.
Jinx. Yeah, when I first
My
heard it.
nigga.
No,
man.
I got Jinx on. Shout out to Jinx. I
Yeah.
got Jinx on my last project,
Okay.
Thicker Than Water. Shout out to Jinx. Shout
Shout
out
out
to
my son
everybody
B,
doing their
man.
thing.
What's the
Yeah,
song you
shout
had
out
that was
my son,
extended?
Sonny.
What was that?
What was it, Cuzzo? That's it. Yeah, got probably
That's it.
That's it. Produced by my bro Bless.
Once again,
Right.
You know, I always
that's
been
a
fly.
fact. It's fire.
Curve
too.
Jordan for MB like Kawhi, cause you know what I mean we had that in the New Balance promo commercial and shit like
Oh,
that.
see, I'm talking about the joint with the Would You Rather Love or the Fame?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
only- that's
So
it.
now
That's
with
the bonus
that,
joint.
Because that joint went to like 6 minutes, didn't
The
it?
bonus joint.
that was a
626 or
bonus.
something.
Yeah, that's on my first project.
Oh, okay.
But that shit was getting so much buzz. You know, we always get new listeners.
Yeah.
Us being up and coming.
Right.
I was like, yo,
So
cuz I was
go
like,
to
yo, you need to throw that shit as a bonus just on some hidden shit.
Right.
You feel me? So that's what we did, and
Oh, it came
I got a
after a
lot of
song.
feedback off that. Yeah, I got a lot of
I like
yo,
that style.
what's
I think
this
Drake
shit?
was the first one that used to do that, where it's like a song. Well, Jay was the first one that did it with like Girls remix.
Oh yeah,
You had to
man, I
listen.
did that. And then
You
Nick
had
did
to
it.
listen to number 14 all the way through.
Right.
You couldn't go to track 15.
Right.
They was all part of track 14.
It was tied in.
Yeah,
Tied
2
in.
extra songs.
Right.
The Breathe, Easy, the Exercise
Right,
shit, and then
right.
the Girls remix. So
Right.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
formula
bro.
right there,
So
man.
yeah, me and Cuzzo discussed that. We did that, and like I said, I was getting mad. Like, yo, this shit dope, but that shit is years. I did that shit years ago.
That's crazy, man, because it still got a real relevant sound to like right now.
Right.
I wouldn't have been able to tell unless you just said that to me.
Right,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
So I'm definitely glad I did that, and still getting love off that, man. That just goes to show you that, like you said, man, you could make shit 5 years ago and still push
Yo,
that
it's,
shit.
It's not
Today.
owed to the world, hear it, man.
Right.
Your friends hear your
Right.
song don't mean that shit is old,
Free
baby.
game.
Yeah, man. You gotta keep pushing that shit until the world get to it.
That's a
Timeless
fact,
music.
man.
Real record labels cater to a single for like 6 to 8 months. And
That's
they got
true.
millions of dollars.
That's
so
true.
if we fucking are working with 100 bands or 10 bands, that means we probably need a year to
Early.
really cater to a single.
Early.
We forget that. We put projects out and try to move on instead of catering to
Catering and putting the
the
brand.
work that we got.
That's what I learned from Cuzzo, man, to do. And it's a different ball game, you know. This whole shit was a learning process for me. You feel me?
Right.
From soaking game up from Fred, being around his people, meeting certain people, soaking up game from them. You know, my personal experience I had to go through and get past that shit in order to, you know, have a clear mind state to move forward in what I'm trying to do in life.
Right.
You feel me? This shit is just a whole process, bro. You gotta trust. You know what I mean?
That's a
And
fact, man.
if you don't got the passion for it, some niggas would quit. You
Yeah.
feel me? But you gonna get through some shit that you think
life.
you're
It's
not.
just like
it's
life. Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like I said, it ain't fair. You gotta
Gotta
take
treat
the
it the
good with
same
the
way.
bad, and you gotta be smart.
That's a fact,
That's it, man.
Yo, man, we appreciate you coming through, man.
That's a
Definitely,
fact.
man.
That's a
Nothing
fact,
but good
bro.
conversation.
That's a fact,
Healthy
man.
combo, man.
Early.
Word, man. This is
Early.
the No Gimmicks Podcast, man. Shout out to Bronx Boi Sean Stylez coming through.
Off
Yeah,
the
man,
your
north,
host,
man.
man.
Salute.
Yo,
Salute,
got my
man.
co-host, Bless 3K.
Fire.
Got my co-host, Horse City Sun God.
Was.
Shout out to him on Weekly Radio.
No gimmicks in our lifestyle. No gimmicks in our lifestyle. No gimmicks in our lifestyle. Everything we live is everything we write down. No gimmicks in our lifestyle.